As the end of World War I neared, Australian soldiers returning to their homeland were granted a large swath of land in Western Australia. With the intent of building and farming the land, soldiers flocked to the area in hopes of a simple and prosperous future. Much to their dismay, soldiers encountered a scene more frightening and perilous than any they had experienced in the trenches. The land, instead of a peaceful prairie where they could begin a new life, was inhabited by an enemy more cunning than they had ever encountered, the aboriginal Wagulan emu. Known for their speed and satirical wit, the settlement of more than 20,000 emu were a force unlike any the army had seen before. Determined to bring peace and wheat to the continent, the Australian Parliament resolved to engage the emu with a force that could not be deterred: 4 guys and a Lewis machine gun. Sir George Pearce, noted Parliament member, paved the way for the political and economic backing of what has become known as the Great Emu War. A public fueled by outrage and the desire for rich and fiber breads fully supported Pearce with cries of, "Yeah, those emu over there," and "Hey, where's my sandwich?" Knowing that pastrami just can't be eaten on white bread, Pearce hardened his resolve and appointed the highly decorated commander, Major G. P. W. Meredith, to lead an assault on the hotly contested Campion region. Leading the campaign, Meredith and his specially trained force of 4 took the machine gun in an effort to win the day. On November 2, 1932, the battle for Campion began and raged on almost an hour with over 10,000 rounds fired toward the enemy. As casualty estimates were tallied, the small battalion was credited with nearly 9 emu eradicated and possibly 3 to 5 injured. Initially declared a stalemate, reports of the emu's ability to withstand the barrage of artillery prompted one member of Parliament to say, "If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world." After the battle at Campion, a shift in the emu tactics prompted a new battle strategy. Under the cover of darkness, employing the first example of guerrilla warfare on the continent, the emu moved out of range of the machine gun. With this bold maneuver, Meredith could not flank the enemy, so he employed a counter-tactic, bolting 2 machine guns to a truck. In what would become known as the Battle of Meredith, the emu cunning and battle strategy was put to the test. Meredith boldly commanded the truck driver and ensuing forces to drive forward toward enemy lines. With such a directive, the emu had no choice but to retreat, fleeing the battle at a speed of 50 miles per hour. With his enemy reeling, Meredith ordered the truck driver to give chase. The Australian troops drove the truck at its top speed of almost 24 miles per hour over rough terrain toward their adversary. As they neared the emu, the troops took aim, and took aim again, and continued to take aim. After nearly 3 attempts to surround the emu with the truck, it was clear that the intellect of the emu and their top speed made them an enemy that no army could take lightly. In the waning couple of minutes of the Great Emu War, Australian troops relished in the moral victory they had experienced. The Australian people, whether Indigenous or former convicts, owe a debt of gratitude to the fearless troops that risked their lives in the name of a high-fiber diet. With a total of at least several emu killed or captured and another dozen or so injured, the Great Emu War, along with lower import tariff laws, paved the way for enriched breads of many varieties. The arduous day or two that led to the demise of some emu is a chapter that will be remembered in the annals of history.